Than hoped, economic worries continue to be a focus of the presidential campaign. National correspondent Janae Bowens has a look at how much more Americans are paying for goods and services since the pandemic hit 4 years ago.
Higher prices for everyday needs impact everyone. Data from the Bureau of Labor Statistics shows Americans are facing huge price hikes since February 2020, paying 20% more for milk, 30% more for bread, 50% more for eggs. Rent is up 20%, and electricity up 30%.
For every household, it's different.
Republican analysis from the Joint Economic Committee shows Americans are paying $23,760 more for household essentials since January 2021.
Particularly Americans on fixed incomes or people who don't have a locked-in mortgage at 2.5% like they got 5 years ago. That is going to be a more difficult, that's going to be a bigger problem.
And on top of that, gas prices are up. Friday's national average for a gallon of gas is $3.63. Around this time back in 2020, when demand plummeted due to the pandemic, the national average was $1.86.
It's, just expensive.
Despite the price hikes, President Joe Biden is defending his economic policies.
They just want to cut taxes for the wealthy and raise taxes on other people. And so I think they have no plan. Our plan is one I think is still sustainable.
But with numbers like these, it has Donald Trump's campaign asking voters,
are you better off now than you were in January of 2021?
No, I'm not. And that's me being honest. I'm working 5 times harder. When I calculate everything, hours work, the amount of money bringing in is nowhere near as high as it was.
And Trump doubling down in Atlanta earlier this week.
The number is out of control. Biden has no idea what the hell he's doing.
According to a new survey from the University of Michigan, consumer sentiment has slightly decreased from last month and remains below pre-pandemic levels. It's something that could have an impact on who voters choose in November. In Washington, I'm Janae Bowens.
6:50 now, and time for America's Steel.